Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back, baby. Back on the channel, man, with another visual as always. If I can find a video as always. Oh, here we go. We got Gen Z has no survival skills. You agree, disagree, C?
I mean, I can only speak for the ones I know, child.
So for the ones that you personally know, how you feel about that title?
Lord.
You agree, disagree?
I agree. For the ones I know. And these is my nieces and my nephews, child.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, bless it.
It's going to be hard for them.
And little cousins. Oh, yeah. Gosh.
Just a lot
they rough.
A lot of and they be thinking they know it.
Know everything, don't they? They think so.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of learning to do. Got a lot of mistakes to make. We all had that chance to make the mistake.
Yeah,
so make your mistakes, you know what I'm saying? So you can learn from them. But don't think you know before you make the mistake.
I think we all was there at some point.
To a degree. I think they're a little worse. Hey,
yeah.
Make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it and with a thumbs up.
Hey, let's get it. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
So guys, I just gotta say, this is one of the worst examples of bystander effect that I've seen in a while. And this is what happens when you mix idiots and alcohol at 1:30 a.m. in the morning in a club with highly flammable materials attached to the ceiling.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Cause ain't no way.
At least our group would be like, fire. Somebody would have been trying to throw some water or something. Water might not be.
Not the phone and recorded. My goodness. I guess, child.
Gen Z. Every time they see something going down. Oh, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that mother.
That would have been the perfect. That would have been perfect, huh?
That's Gen Z, bro.
Funny.
You can't say no, it's not. Clearly, and it ain't just one or two. It's a lot of. So yes.
And this incident with all these retards literally celebrating and recording the ceiling on fire ended up killing 47 people, 47 individuals, ranging from like 18 up over to, I believe, 30 years old.
Out of pocket for that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta say, if you're in a club with styrofoam attached to the ceiling and the ceiling starts igniting into flames of falling fire, why the ever-living fuck would you just stand there, dance, record with your phone, start jumping up and down like this is totally normal, like this can't kill you? Like, I am genuinely amazed at the negative levels of IQ that I'm seeing in this video. Everybody in this video who was jumping down and recording has absolute zero survival skills and have displayed insurmountable levels of stupidity that I just cannot comprehend. I just don't get it. And I just want to read this headline here that says about 40 people were killed and 115 injured in fire at bar in Swiss ski resort of Crans, Montana. And this happened in Switzerland. Just for reference, Crans, Montana is a ski resort in Switzerland. So it's kind of like its own territory. Very beautiful, scenic place, right? Where a lot of, wealthy, rich people go to vacation and party and whatnot. However, according to this article, they say about 40 people are believed to have been killed and 115 injured after a fire tore through a crowded bar during a New Year's Eve party in the Swiss ski resort of Crans, Montana. Swiss police confirmed several dozen partygoers were dead. The victims could not be immediately identified because of the severity of their burns, the ministry said. It confirmed arson was not responsible, with the blaze thought to be the result of an accident. And in the next segment, I'm going to show you guys exactly what started the fire. The club owner or promoter is entirely to be blamed for this. For some reason, there was styrofoam, I believe, soundproofing on the roof or the ceiling, excuse me, the ceiling of the club, while some girls girls, some bottle girls were carrying some sparklers while serving drinks. And yeah, everything went to shit after that. As you can see here, it's an image of people holding up some champagne or whatever wine with sparklers attached.
Bro, why in the clubs?
Why would you
Oh,
you can clearly, yes, those. Why?
Because I was wondering, I'm like, what kind of sound?
That makes...
There's multiple ways you can soundproof. I never wanted these type of soundproof because this is the cheap route to go. There's some good soundproofing options. But that's not a video for that.
Yeah.
Why every club feel as though they need sparklers nowadays?
I have no clue.
I
guess for the dramatic effects of things.
No, to upcharge.
But don't need it.
To upcharge. Usually, those clubs that had the sparklers and the signs and all that were high end clubs. Not everybody open a club. We need bottle girls. No, you don't. You need people in the door. What you need bottle girls for?
I guess they feel
get you a bartender. Hire you 3-4 bartender girls and they go to work. If you want liquor, they come to the bar. And from there, they pay their tab. That's all you need. Have a dance floor. People get their ass back on the dance floor. There's too much booth movement going on nowadays. Yeah. Everybody, we in the booth, and this is what we doing the whole time we in the booth.
And also, whoever the owner, the manager, whoever was supposed to be responsible this night, like with the club, y'all should have been evacuating people, not just letting people stand around and record. True that. This is a whole fire. What are we doing? True that. I ain't gonna lie.
New generation don't know how to have fun, don't know how to party, don't know entertainment value. You remember that time we was in the Sam's Club? Dude came up to me and was like,
"Oh yeah."
T-Mobile, and he was like, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like anytime I meet like anybody out and about, I'm not afraid to have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know me from can of paint. I was just, you know what I'm saying, having a conversation with him. He is Gen Z, and he was new. He was like trying to figure out go to my college that I went to, that I'm an alumni of, and he was like, "Hey, it's boring." I said, "Oh yeah, I graduated from there." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh, what year?" I told him a year, and I told him I used to DJ, and I was telling him this. He was like, "Oh my God!" He said, that was the last time it was lit." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Why is there nothing?" I said, "Y'all have to create."
Yeah.
Why do you think we had fun? I was a party promoter and a DJ. I had to create the atmosphere for other people to have fun. Yeah. So that means I had to go get venues. I had to scour the venues, make sure the venue's okay, make sure, and it goes a lot about set up fire hazards, make sure there's multiple exits and all this stuff. You have to know about all that. I didn't get to the point where I was had a venue and I had to hold the insurance and all that. That's a whole nother level. But this is a lawsuit.
Yeah, most definitely.
This negligence.
Yeah.
Also, it's a different country, so
I don't know how that works, but if it was here, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, this is a fat ass lawsuit. Hope he got insurance.
It wouldn't bring no one back, but definitely.
Oh, I forgot. People died.
40 people, 115 injured. Oh. What's the capacity too? Was it over? I just wonder because I don't know how big it is because this is just the only thing.
I'll say this: looking at it from here, it looks like a small venue. 9 times out of 10, there was over capacity because 40-something people died
and 115 injured.
Oh shit! Damn. Oh, he's over.
Well, we don't know.
Country,
we don't know.
Country.
So things are different.
Yeah, it's different country. Yeah.
So I can't speak for that.
Because in my head, I'm going into one of my classes, and I'm thinking like everything, like how like legally the legalities of everything. I do feel like this is over capacity, though.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's multiple levels. I don't know. So, but anyway,
could be because the ceiling's so low. Yeah, because this is a low ceiling, and that's the reason why I said I want to have the sparklers because the ceiling is too low.
Especially when you know what you have up here, flammable.
And they all the way up there.
Yeah, that's sad though.
attached to the bottles. And massive correction, I thought these were bottle girls. I guess not. Here we have some other club attendees holding up the champagne as well with the sparklers attached. And as you can see, the styrofoam ceiling, typically people use this to soundproof their spaces, their recording studios, etc. I don't know if there's a room above the base floor where people are partying.
And that's where for it to have sound flutes, you normally don't do soundproofing on a fucking ceiling unless you have something else going on above you. You're trying to muffle the sound out.
But also, if these are just regular, like, what is it called? Like customers or whatever, party goers, they shouldn't be the ones like handling the sparkler. Like, it's just a lot happening. But again, I get it.
It's just a whole lot of.
It's just a lot happening, bro.
That they don't want noise to transfer to. And based off of some info I'm seeing here from someone who knows a little more about the story, they say that, and TLDR, because this was a pretty long read, they basically said that this club was in the basement of a building, which would basically explain the soundproofing on the ceiling. As you can see here is the place where people were partying. This is in the basement of, I don't know who owns this place, but clearly it's not safe. And they're using the soundproofing to make sure that whoever lives above or whatever facility is above the club isn't going to be as exposed to the loud music as it would be without the soundproofing. Additionally, I saw this image here someone posted of them reducing the size of the staircase during their work during renovations. Here, as you can see, is the staircase before renovations and the staircase after, right? So definitely a little smaller, as you can see here. So essentially, this is how the club looked, right? I think it was a small boutique makeshift club that was recently
y'all cramming. This space ain't even supposed to be having this many people. I can just tell you, because you don't have an easy flow. People are going to be shoulder bumping. Probably at the most 60 people or something.
Yeah.
This, because it looked like a lounge, like one of them lounge bar areas. And to me, the ceiling too low. No.
He renovated sometime late last year. All right. I'm on the Facebook page here that I found. And yeah, that's the same exact place in Crans, Montana, Switzerland. But the real issue I'm seeing here is the fact that there's so many people just recording this fire as if it's normal. Like, what happened to your survival instincts? Why not just run? Why not get out? Why wait so much time in order to escape this clear and imminent danger to your life? Here, as we can see here, this guy, Lord Babo, said they burned alive because the ceiling was flammable and the restaurant put fireworks on champagne, which is crazy. They need to be criminally charged for that. Like, why would you ever put sparklers or fireworks attached to champagne that you're serving to people while you have a highly flammable material on the ceiling of your club attached to the ceiling? Like, that is a very low IQ. I don't understand the logic behind it. Here we have this footage of people trying to escape right now. Mind you, a lot of people were drunk, inebriated, high, etc. So listen, man, this is why I don't like getting wasted. I don't like being around people who can't handle the drink. Especially, I mean, nowadays, people just, I'm going to be honest, they don't have any survival instincts. People are bystanders. They like to, film everything instead of, running or getting away from danger. Everything has to be for content. People are in your goddamn way. It just feels like you're around a bunch of morons. I swear to God, especially the younger generation, it just feels like you are surrounded by a bunch of morons with no survival instincts. Then on top of that, they're drunk. Bro, it's GG's. You're jam-packed in a tight space with a bunch of no survival instinct having clout chasing morons, and a fire just so happens to break out. You might die. You might be cooked, figuratively and literally. Lord Bebo said, though, the blaze broke out shortly after 1:30 a.m. at the Le Constellation Bar in the upscale Valais Canton Resort, sending panicked revelers fleeing as emergency crews rushed to the scene.
When the fire first started, should have left. Instead of recording, everyone should have started evacuating right then. And honestly, with that styrofoam being caught on fire, even if you tried to put it out, because of how that material is, unless you rip the part that's 100% started, it can still have a something that's igniting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of recording and turning up and having fun and not even just that, it was also a death trap. It's a club with a bunch of liquor. alcohol.
Oh yeah, once they
flammable.
get, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
everything going to place,
and it's a tight, small, compact area.
Right.
And then it looks like
In
there's
a basement.
There's only one way in, one way out.
In a basement.
Yeah. Everything's like this.
The fact that people are still.
And I gotta pause because of the music, of course, but as you can see, there's literally fire everywhere. Well, you know, in front of this guy, at least filming. And what is he doing? Just singing and what? Filming?
And it's over the bar. Like, you see the bar right here?
Yes.
Okay, so
and nobody's taking it serious because even when they went up to the top level, they're still just hanging out.
now he's trying to move. But like, I just don't understand how people even have the time to get out their phones. If your first instinct as soon as a fire breaks out in a club is to pull out your phone and start recording, genuinely speaking, whatever happens to you next, I will not feel bad for it.
Out of pocket for that shit.
Oh la dinguerie! En gros, bouge.
Fucking crazy, man. And again in this video, Lord Bebo said, insanity, many celebrated the fire that killed them. The party guests danced, partied, and sang at the fire. They thought it's a show. Many of them died. WTF. Listen, man, trying to rationalize or comprehend why people do the things that they do in this day and age, it'll just drive you mad. It'll make you crazy, genuinely speaking. Like, I don't get it. Aside from clout chasing, doing some crazy ass drugs that has you out of your mind, I don't know. Additionally, according to this article, they say a police spokesperson in the canton of Valle in southwest Switzerland said the fire started at about 1:30 a.m. in the morning in a bar called Constellation, we know that, which is popular with tourists as revelers rang in the new year. So this was a New Year's Eve party. The police spokesperson said more than 100 people were in the building and we are seeing many injured and many dead. So 100 people jam-packed into the basement makeshift club of a club owner who probably lives above the club. Like, I don't think, how did they even get their license knowing that, in my opinion, this is such a small space for a club for 100 people, maybe 40 max, but 100 people. I would say 60, 80 is pushing it, but 100 people in such a small space, that is crazy. And mind you guys, this is, I believe, one of the only ways people were able to get out of the club. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is one of the only exits and it's so narrow. And now people in the comments are saying, imagine the bar you're in catching fire and instead of leaving, you pull out your phone and record it. They would rather sit and record than to seek safety. Unreal. Literally. The 45 to 60 seconds they wasted trying to record this fire could have been used to just running away and getting outside of the building. I genuinely don't know what is wrong with people. A firefighter said, absolutely horrifying, terrible accident. It hurts as a firefighter to see how irresponsible these bar owners have been. Allowing multiple open flames with that kind of roof is insane. It is. It really is. How did they get their club/bar license? What is going on in Crans, Montana, Switzerland for people?
I'll say this
to be eligible with such obvious safety hazards in their facilities.
With it being a foreign country, we don't know their laws and regulations, and it might be easier overseas to get
license for different stuff.
Permits.
That's what I'm looking for.
For these type of things. So I could just speak for here in America. I don't think capacity wise they look, because they had sitting room. It looks 60 at most capacity. Anything beyond 60. And you have to have two ways to get out. You have to have more than one option. It can't be a one way in, one way out.
Well, it looked like it was just one way in, one way out, right?
You have to have additional ways to exit out of a building. Like, you have to have a fire exit. That's why most buildings you go through the front door, but there's a back door. There might be even a side door, but there's more than one way out of a. That looked like it was nothing but a death trap.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's what it turned into.
Yep.
Y'all spin us up, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comments down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes.